So let me ask you a question. If we take this stud out or cut it and move it, would it, and just put it up against this one, would it make it easier? Not really.
Just cut it out.
A message to my children. Life is an echo. What you send out comes back. What you sow, you reap. What you give, you get. What you see in others exists in you. Please choose to be kind.
Hello everyone.
Hello guys. Welcome back to the landing. Today is an exciting day. Today is the window day.
Window. Woo!
Time to finally get in this 24 by 36 inch window right into the boys' room. That way we can finally start wrapping this up. It's time, guys. It's time.
And we have some help today, don't we?
Some special guests, some special friends.
So we got the junk to gyms over here. They're gonna.
Evidence of the Gymstead.
Gary knows a little something about putting windows in.
Yes, I do know a lot about putting windows in. Windows and doors, yep. So we're gonna get this happening. This is gonna go a lot faster than Mike thinks it is. So
Let's hope so.
it will.
It will.
It will.
Well, I appreciate you for
very
coming to
welcome.
help, and the boys are very excited.
I know,
Very
I'm
excited.
excited for the boys.
So we're gonna build their beds too.
Not today,
Or we're gonna build their bed frames.
but we probably will be building the program, yeah. Up off the ground, that way we have some drawers underneath.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I'm also a good bed hanger too.
Windows, doors, and more! Alright, so we are step one.
So here's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to cut both of these studs out and put something all the way across there
Okay,
in order to make this happen.
no worries.
So our first cut gonna be 46 and 5/8.
46 and 5/8. I think I got one of those just that size.
So you're gonna have two of these standing up like this, up underneath here, okay? But in order for the wall to flare out the right, to be here right, we're gonna stick a 2x4 right here flat across on top, okay? And that gives us something good solid for our window. So then down here, all we're gonna do is lay a 2x4 right this way, down 1.5 inches right there, okay? And our window sits on this. And then we'll just have to cut a hole for this one, notch it out for this one, so our jack stud will sit there, our jack stud will sit there, and you're rock and roll.
The jack studs are up and down the
Yeah.
verticals. Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
Sweetest dreams will never do. Go down the 1.5 inches now with those right now, while I'm right here.
Found my safety equipment.
So you're gonna cut here. Here. Through here. Not gonna go all the way through.
Oh yeah, I'll have to use the sawzall to cut the rest of the way.
top.
I mean, not too bad for, you know, a snow-covered saw with a 4-year-old blade.
Right? You want me to get that one?
Was that a short joke?
That was a short joke.
I'll take it.
He said, alright, talk me into it. And know this, once you cut those, we're going to have to knock those out because they're all stapled, they're all nailed to these
Oh, right.
plywood. So.
Yeah. I got some, I got a puller.
He said he got a fancy puller.
Fancy puller.
Framers say, don't worry about a half-inch sheetrock cover.
Yeah, right. Right. Or get a longer sawzall blade.
Oh, swing.
Swing! That's back from my baseball days.
And can you guess which movie that came from?
Leave it in the comments.
Was it in a movie?
It was in a movie, actually.
Was it?
Yeah. Kind of a famous movie at that.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought I just made that up. Here you go. Here you go.
No, that's a hammer.
Now that's a hammer.
Yeah.
That's the one that didn't get all the way through. I didn't figure it was going to go all the way through because of the studs. And that's just what I figured.
Right on the...
Okay, look at this. This
Oh, right on the seam.
is right on the joint, yep. That's why it's there. It had nothing to do with structure. They just didn't measure the layout right.
Well, dang.
Had nothing to do with structure at all. Just didn't have the layout right when they did it. They didn't have enough there for the layout, for the joint to catch.
For it to
so
catch
they
over.
threw another stud in there. So cut that little section out there. We'll take the rest of this out. That'll be all right there. I ain't worried
Talking
about
about the
that.
top up there?
Yeah.
That block's gonna fall. Will you hold that block?
Siding. Plywood is the siding.
So then we'll need to do a frame so that the
We're gonna do a frame anyway. We're doing a frame anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All it is just makes it clear. So no big deal. Because you're gonna have a frame here anyway, all the way around this whole thing between these two studs, all the way through. So it's not that
so
big of a
it'll
deal.
just screw to the frame.
Right.
Okay.
That's what's gonna happen. So. Alright. But I've already cut it back, so this is good.
Yeah.
This just gives you a little more
This
stability
makes
on the
me
wall.
feel a little better.
Yeah. A little more stability on the wall. It's all good. I thought they had that for another reason. I didn't engineer these, but you never know. Let's trim this back a little bit. Let's take a little bit off this blade off of that.
Take it back. A little tappy.
Tappity tap.
A little taparoo.
Just like the Germans.
Guten Tag.
General rule of thumb: 2x6, 3 to 6 screws. 2x4, 2 to 4 screws.
Yep, I like that. That's a good general rule of thumb.
Yeah, especially when you're building decks. It's a good one to follow. Especially when you're using decks for framing.
Need some more?
Yeah, screws for framing. So for here, so this is our window edge, right? So we'll stick a 2x4 here. We'll have to notch it for the wires. Same thing on that side. We'll stick a 2x4 down there. That'll notch it out.
Okay.
This will be your sides.
Okay.
So now we got one in there. This one here. We'll cut our 2x4 for this, and cut our 2x4 for our bottom.
Yep. And bottom should be the same length as the top.
It's 46 and 5/8 on the bottom, 46 and 3/4 on the top.
So 46 and 5/8. This tape measure is easy read. It tells us everything. 46 and 5/8. Make a mark. Make a mark. Line it up.
Beautiful.
That's pretty level.
Fit that window in that hole. Follow me?
In this hole, in this
Yep.
gap.
So we're gonna have you taking 1.5 inches there as well. We need 35 3/4. What happened? We have to come down.
I cut it where you marked it.
Yep, I know it. What happened? So we need 35 3/4, so we're gonna have to cut this down a little bit. So we got 35 3/4 there. We need 1.5 inches on top of that.
Want to just cut that after we cut that?
36 3/4 and 37 1/4. We're gonna do 37 1/2. Because now we got another 1.5 inches that's got to go up there. Actually, we don't even need to do that because we're just gonna put plywood in there anyway. So 37 1/2 right there. That's where we're gonna have to cut that. Yep. Cut that mark. Now is that gonna fit on that?
What?
Is that gonna fit there on that?
What?
This other
Yeah, you have to put the other one.
wire. Make
Yeah,
sure.
it'll fit. It's gonna be like right here. Plenty of room.
37 1/2. Close enough.
Pretty good. Hey, I should shoot some at the end also, yes? Or no?
Yeah. That's what I said. 2, 2, 2, and 2.
Huh? My math wasn't working. Did I mention how much I absolutely love this tool belt with the shoulder straps? Thank you so much. Can we put some in this one too?
No, because we got to put plywood in between these two.
Oh, that's right.
So it puts our 1/2 inch right here, and that
Yep.
way brings that out, and that creates our header.
Yep.
And then once we do that, then we'll toe screw this in down here like that. That'll create our header, and then we'll measure out our window. Because now that we know that we have plywood and not siding with it, now we have to cut the hole for the whole nail fin, so the whole thing will sit in there. So now we got to measure outside to outside and then fill it in.
Okay.
There you go. There it goes. Now it's over. That's good enough right now. Hello. Watch your eyes. Yep, 3/8 plywood. Cracks me up.
Crazy, ain't it?
There's a window. Wow, it looks awesome.
It's really good.
Somebody open this window up a little bit.
Okay.
Hold it for me. Hold the window in place for me.
Okay, got
Let
it.
it fall out.
I got it. You're holding.
You're a good window holder.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa.
Man, I get any better at this. I'm gonna have to do it for a living.
Yeah.
That's my bowl, and I'm sticking to it.
Looks awesome. Yay.
Two foot.
Oh, speaking with my Stick it at the top in there.
At the top.
Screws out of your pouch. Put 2 or 3 in it while we're sitting there.
What drive? Where are you putting this?
Very top, right up in that hole.
Like that?
No, that way. Yeah, just like that.
Looks awesome.
In Florida, they have a code for them. That's not one of them. All they require is
So many inches.
so many inches. So many screws are stapled so deep.
And what kind of window is this, Gumby? This is a vinyl window?
This is a vinyl. They call this a nail fin window.
Nail
The
fin.
reason they call this a nail fin window, you see the fin on the outside here? So this is why they call it a nail fin window. As this gives you something to screw onto here to hold the window in place. If this is not here, then you'd be having holes inside the window that would go into the frame in there.
Do you prefer the inside frame screw or do you prefer the
I
nail
like
fin?
the nail fins better.
For only $125.
For that window?
Yep.
That ain't bad. Not for a 24 by 36, that ain't bad. Yeah, see how you missed the first one?
Don't worry, we're gonna have some window tape to seal all this in.
But Mike's all afraid of that banana spider up here. And he's like, he ain't gonna hurt me, but he gonna be staring at me, and the banana spider's up there going, man, what are you looking at, boy? Why you be looking at me like that?
Some people call that arachnophobia.
I need some bullets.
No, no more bullets. I gotta go get some.
You're rocking.
Yay!
Window tape and trim, you're rocking.
So there's nothing else that needs to be done inside.
Window tape and trim. Well, you just put that piece of plywood, the other piece of plywood we got out in there, and cut that so we can fit that in the header. That's it.
Fun fact, I use this very same table saw and that chop saw to do the tiny house build I did for my mom in Bronson.
Really? All it is just a pillar, so we'll put that piece up there, we'll cut another one that size right there, whatever that is right there, which should be 22 and 3/4. It's just a pellet.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Yep.
I will.
Then we screw the window to that board.
You just watch. Watch a mess of that wood. See if we can pull this one. Right there, hit it.
It's right there. Looking, I'm going in circles. Circles.
Okay, so the shoe went up through there.
No, I gotta get a 3-inch screw. Oh, yeah, tight.
Yeah.
It's just right.
A little less than that. Yep. Right up square, and then pull. You ain't gotta take the whole board out. Look at that now.
Ta-da!
So that's it?
Yeah, I mean technically this should have another jack stud right underneath that one.
Alright, then that's what I'll do.
But it's really not that big of a deal since you got a force there. But I mean, if you want to do it, go ahead and put another one on each side. Line them up with this.
Underneath these?
Yeah, just notch it for the wire.
Okay. I forgot to notch out anyway, so once I'm gonna mark this real quick and notch it out. Why, oh why? Why, oh why is the board not flush?
In there that first couple of hits, yeah, leave it tight. Yep. Leave it tight, that's good. Alright, shoot it from this side.
You know what? Let me ask a question. Why don't I nail it that way?
Because you don't want to, because your sheetrock is level to go in there. Shoot it from this side and just shoot it down in there, because this way when you put your sheetrock here on the sill, you don't have to worry about your screws hitting it.
Okay.
Bueno.
Mucho bueno! Alright, all the bracing is in. The window is screwed into place. Up next, we're going to need to put some window seal tape on there and a little bit of caulk. We're going to put some bracing around the window to make it nice and pretty with the trim. And we'll be ready for paint.
Yay!
There's the top and bottom.
Oh, you don't put the bottom and top and the sides cover it?
No. Put the bottom on first. water rolls downhill.
Right. Oh,
So the next ones will go over top of that, and that'll hang over top of that.
Yep.
So when the water comes down, it doesn't get back
Right.
in these cold
Yep.
corners.
that makes sense. That does make sense. To the top, Gumby.
All the way. Let's just get the knife down. I got it.
Right on top?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to say I'm going to be able to get it as perfect as you did.
Don't worry about where the board is, you worry about where the tape is. Okay. Mold to it pretty good.
Oopsie daisy. Can't believe Gumby ain't did it already.
Slacker.
Made me wait so long, I just used the material for something else.
We got a window, as you can see, we got the tape put on there. Thank God we had some left over from when our camper leaked, so it's perfect. Little caulk at the joint right there, and the window's set. It is sealed up. Now Mike's gonna put the trim on it later, and we're rocking and rolling. So I hope you learned something about windows today, and we'll see y'all next time. We love y'all.
So next I'm gonna run on up to Come On Mountain and see if Uncle David has any 1x4s that I can get. I'd rather reuse than buy new.